Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how I sterilize used frames. You can use bleach, which will restore them to what looks like new, but I'm a little chemical paranoid, so I use the next best thing, which is blowtorch. I have a bunch of cardboard laid down because as the wax melts, it'll get all over the place. So if you don't want wax all over your porch, put something down, plastic, cardboard. I have my frames, my hive tool, blowtorch, and a rag that I'm willing to throw away. I wouldn't try to wash the rag because the beeswax will get all over your clothes, whatever's in the washer with it, or the dryer. Stick to the lint trap and the rag never really gets clean, so use something you want to part with. Fire safety tips: keep your blowtorch upright. This is actually a little easier in the evening because I can see the flame. And don't let your frame linger over the fire for too long, or else at best you're going to scorch it, and at worst you're going to set it on fire. But try to get every part of the frame, especially pull the wood out and make sure that you get this inner area and the holes. That is where you're likely to find moth eggs. So as the wax and propolis begins to melt, and in some places it's going to be a little bit more stubborn, don't linger over the blowtorch like I said. Just use your hive tool to scrape that off. You can wipe your hive tool off. The hive tool will get gunky and some wax is going to be really built up, so you can use your hive tool over the blowtorch to get that extra wax off. And then when it's hot, you can scrape the stubborn areas and the wax comes right off. Also, try to work with just one end, or at least for a few minutes at a time, because it's going to stay hot for a couple minutes. If you're switching back and forth, you're probably going to burn yourself. So just be thorough with the points that I mentioned, and even though they won't look perfect, shiny, and new, they'll still be sterilized, free of disease, free of potential eggs, and ready to put your foundation in.